my friends? It's Tack, back with another blade. Today we got the Kabar Zombie War Sword. Rip off the technical specs. Overall length, 15 1/8 inches overall. Blade length is 9 3/8 of an inch. The weight I wasn't totally sure of, I couldn't find that. I'm guessing around, it's got to be around a pound. The steel is SK5 and the handle slabs are made of GRN. The blade is a spear point design with a full flat grind. The retail is about 75 bucks and you can usually find them for around 50. So here's the sheath it comes with. Very big and dorky, very big. Rattle, I mean tons. This is almost like putting your pecker in an old prostitute. You can't even touch the sides. Sorry about that. Got a little bit of molly stuff going on there. Here's your belt loop. 2 snaps for retention. Big old pocket on the front. Now this knife does come with black handle scales as well, but I left the neon on instead. Now it does come with a secondary little knife. I don't have it on me right now, sorry about that, it's in the house. But it does come with a tiny little backup knife. It does come with some backup paracord in there. Okay, do a quick close-up of this thing so you can check out. Blade, full tang construction. Here's your little lanyard hole. It's got a nice ramp right here with some jimping. Doesn't seem too aggressive, but just aggressive enough. Like I said, full flat grind. It's got a kind of slight recurve to the blade. That's always cool. I love recurves. The handle's a little wacky though. It's like just the shape. If I had gloves on, it'd probably fit perfect. But without gloves, it's almost like 2 fingers almost fit there, or 1 finger it's really loose. So that's kind of odd. That and the FRN handles, it does have traction, but I freaking hate FRN. For me, it just doesn't work that great. But let's try out the initial sharpness. See how this goes. Try it in all different spots. Now this is a piece of hardwood. I don't know if I can see. I got a big glare going on. Not seeming too bad. Let's try way down here. Yeah. It's okay, it seems, but it doesn't seem like ripping sharp. Kind of like mediocre sharp. But so, yeah, it's okay. It definitely could be better. Let's try some hammer stabs with this thing. Ooh, that's stuck in good. Now this is a softwood. It's kind of dead. It felt like a year or 2 ago. So, I felt some shock there. Man, it's getting stuck really good though, damn. So it's stabbing good. I'm feeling a little shock. GRN, or FRN, doesn't absorb shock at all. It totally transfers it to your hand. But come on out of there. But it is stabbing good. Slippage, not really. I'm surprised. I think it's because of that bump. But no slippage yet, which is probably a good thing. Yeah, it does hurt a little bit though against your ring finger when you're doing your stabs, but tip test, oh no, don't do that, Tack. Oh yeah. Do a little bit of chopping on this dead branch. This is about a 2.5 inch piece. We'll see how this does. That was actually pretty good. Getting shock. It's cutting pretty decent. This is a softwood, so I'm doing holding it back there actually, just to get more power. It's not cutting as good as I would like, but it does have some decent power. I'm getting some shock though, man. Definitely getting the shock. Some gunfire in the background. What's up? Ooh, they're popping off some rounds. Gonna just try a couple of downward chops on this piece of wood, decent size. See what it does. I'll do the 3-finger action. Not bad, not bad. This is seasoned wood, so. It's definitely got some power to it. Definitely does. Oh yeah. See how this thing batons. This is a softwood. See what happens. No shock yet. Surprise too with FRN or GRN. Like I said, I was getting a lot of shock with everything else. That piece was kind of easy. think I'm gonna have to get a bigger one. But we'll split it one more time. I need this for the fireplace anyways. Good geometry. Wow, definitely a good geometry for baton. Full flat grind. See if this SK5 steel holds up. No problem. And it's time to really test this thing. Here's a big ass piece actually. Here, let me get the knife just so you can compare how big it is. It's big. Poplar. Let's see how we do. Looks like I hit it once or twice with an axe before and it didn't go, so. Yeah, let's see if we break the old SK5. This might be too much for this knife, but let's do it. It's doing it. Wow, nice. Really not much shock, I'm surprised. Like I said, freaking hacking it and shit. I definitely felt shock, but now I'm not. Ooh, a little bit right there. Yeah, actually a tiny bit of shock. Not a whole lot though, I'm surprised. Not in the batoning anyways. Give this thing a quick close-up. Check out the edge. Look at how much wood freaking stuck to it. The coating on these things are really rough. It's starting to smooth out a hair. That's probably giving it a little bit of drag. But it did freaking baton really well. The geometry, the full flat grind, it worked good. Steel held up close. Here's a close-up shot at the edge. No nicks or nothing. So SK5 was good. Didn't bend it when I was doing a tiny bit of tip testing with it. Yeah, it actually worked really good. Its big downfall is the handle. The material it's made out of and the shape. The handle is pretty much, man, I don't like the handle. I don't. It didn't shock me when I baton, but it was shocking me every other time I freaking used it. So would I recommend it for the money? The blade definitely worked well. Good shape, good design. I don't like the rough coating, but the geometry and the recurve, and it had enough mass. The bevel's perfect. The sharpness was it was in the middle, but the blade is really good. I like this blade. I just don't like the handle. It's just an odd shape. This gets you a little bit. The jimping was good. I love the ramp too. That worked really good. But it's just the handle shape. That's my one downfall with this. So I would recommend it for the money because it is pretty cool. 1 to 10, probably give it about a 6. Thanks as always for hanging out with your brother Tack. And until the next time we meet.